That's 5 the last job at 13 Central. 5 George K.
5 George K.
5 George K. 496 Broadway between Green and Spain.
What is good, you sexy bastards? Welcome back. It is SCG with a brand new video for you today. In today's video, we're going to be showing you the next gen method for the Arcai router BEFF glitch. All right, so this is now the next gen method. I posted a video earlier yesterday with the PS4 edition or last gen method. So this is going to be the next gen method. So the first thing we want to do is, this is very similar to the next DNS method that I posted last week. If you're not familiar with that, you can go back and watch that video as well. Now, the first thing we want to do is on our console 1, we want to make sure our enable sharing is turned on, and we want to go into GTA story mode and just hover over the go online option. Okay, so that's all we have to do on our C1. Now, when we get over to our C2, if it has given us an error saying that we are not signed in, then you will need to go into your settings and enable the console sharing now on our C2. Once we have done that, we're going to go into our netcut Arcai router, and we're going to disconnect or put the console lock now on our Arcai 2 router. Once our netcut is all set up, we can just leave our console 2, and we'll just leave it here on the options screen, just ready to go online when we need to. Then from there, we're going to jump over to our console 1. We were in story initially. We're just going to jump into a new invite-only session. Now, pay attention to my money up in the right-hand corner. I got 333 million on this account. All we want to do is when we get online, is just force a save. Okay, so we can just change our outfit, buy some ammo, whatever we want to do. All we need to do is force our save on our console 1. Once we have got the orange save circle in the bottom right-hand corner, we're going to open up our options, and we're going to go to GTA Online, and we're going to go to, well, we're not going to go GTA Online, we're going to go GTA Online Creator. So we're going to launch up Creator, and then when we get into the Creator menu, all we need to do is keep our console 1 sitting here AFK in just the settings screen. We don't need to do anything else. We'll just leave it there as is. All right, so we force our save on C1, go into Creator. Now we're back over on our console 2, and we just want to go into our invite-only session. All right, so again, our netcut is activated on our console 2. Now it might take a minute here for our friends list to populate. Once our friends list populates, we can just go ahead and go online. Now, if we do get a failure going online, you can actually do it back to back, and on the third try, you will eventually get online. But if you're just patient, then you can just wait here until your friends list populates, and then you can just go into a new invite-only session. But if you get an error and get kicked back to story, that's okay. Just try again. You will get online guaranteed by the third try. So when we do get into our invite-only session on our console 2, from here, all we need to do is buy whatever we want to buy, or change our outfit to our C2 outfit, whatever we plan on doing, do the apartment glitch, whichever. Again, apartment glitch at your own risk. So I'm just going to buy a couple cars here. Now, we do technically have unlimited time, but you might get kicked back to story. If you do get kicked back to story, that's fine. You can just go back into a new invite-only session. So it may not save the last one that you saved or whichever, but they will save either way. So if you do get kicked back to story like I do here, just go back in, finish buying what you need to buy, and then just force your save circle in the bottom right-hand corner. So by changing your outfit, putting your parachute on or whichever. So as you've seen there, I got kicked back after I bought one vehicle. So I'm just going to go back in and see what vehicles actually saved. Only one of the two did, so I'm just going to buy a secondary one. As I said before, my money was 333 million. So let's pay attention to that when we get back to our C1. I'm spending $10 million right now, so it'll take me down to 323. So we're just going to finish buying what we want to buy, and then we will go back to story mode after we get our save circle in the bottom right-hand corner. Then from there, our C2 will be done. Back on our C1, you may see that the internet was disconnected, reconnected. You might get a few alerts going back and forth on your console 1. That is fine. You can just ignore it. Eventually, the internet will be restored as it was showing there for me. Now, when it has been restored, just wait again till our friends list does populate. So we're just going to go over and wait till it populates. If for any reason it doesn't, just back out of the menu, go back into it. Sometimes it takes 2 or 3 tries, but don't go online until you get your friends list again. then we know for sure it's going to take us into an invite-only session. If we don't actually go into a session, it's going to mess up the glitch and we're not going to save whatever we saved. So very important, you wait until your friends list populates like I did there, and then we're just going to go into an invite-only session. So sometimes you got to hit circle to get out of the menu, then go back into it a couple times before it'll actually register your friends list, and you can go online once you get to that point. Now, when we do load into our C1, now we're still on the beginning part of our C1, so all we need to do is force a save again. So whether we're doing an outfit, we'll just take that parachute off, or if we're buying something, we want to make sure we buy some ammo so that our money changes. So that's what I'm going to do right now. I'm going to change or just buy some ammo and then just put a parachute on, put the parachute off, whichever, just to force a save in the bottom right-hand corner. But if we're buying things, make sure you buy ammo so your money does change. Outfits, all you have to do is change your component, whether it's glasses or your parachute or whichever. Now, once we got the save in the bottom right-hand corner, we can go back into story mode. And then from story mode, we can just go back online. And if everything was done correctly, we should still have our money. So when we load back in, I should have $333 million. There it is. Boom. Perfect. Okay. So it did work. All right. So again, this is a little bit different than the previous methods. We are locking our console 2, not our console 1. All right. And then if you do have some issues with it showing that you're not signed in, just might have to toggle back and forth between the console sharing to enable it. So when you first start off, make sure your C1 is enabled and then go over to your C2. If it gives you that error, enable it and then use your Arcai router to disconnect the internet. And then you can leave your C2 and then continue on with the glitch. All right. So then it kind of forces it to think that both of them are enabled, and it will allow you to go online on both characters. So that is it, guys. I hope you did enjoy it. This is the next gen version, Arcai router, BEFF method, technically infinite. Just sometimes you get kicked. You got to go back and forth. But that's it. Hope you enjoyed the video. Until the next one, this is SCG. Stay sexy. Happy glitching. Peace out.